Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with Vikas sir. Real Judgment exercise number 90 600 words at the rate 100 word per minute. Start. At about 12:45 p.m. the teacher of his son informed him over phone that the deceased had not come to the school to pick up his son. Stop. Thereafter he rang up at his house but no one answered the call. Stop. Fearing that sometimes untoward has happened to the deceased, he called his neighbor and told him to visit his house. Stop. Sometime thereafter, Head Constable Babu Ram informed him that a robbery had been committed at his house, whereupon he proceeded to his house. Stop. On reaching there, he saw that the deceased was lying dead and that his house was ransacked. Full stop. On searching the house, he found that his licensed revolver and some jewelry articles of the deceased were missing. Save and except Scott knife, all the articles recovered at the instance of the appellant belonged to him and the deceased. It may be noted here that no suggestions were given to the witness in his cross examination that he did not receive a telephonic call from the deceased on 9/8/2004. Stop. It may be noted that in court, Savinder Singh identified the revolver got recovered by the appellant pursuant to his disclosure statement, as also the jewelry belonging to his wife, which was recovered pursuant to the disclosure statement of the appellant. Stop. Ranbir Singh, a neighbor of the deceased, deposed that he had seen the appellant leaving the house of the deceased and that the appellant was carrying a suitcase in his hand at that time. Stop. On 16/8/2004, the police had shown him the photograph of the appellant. Stop. Elisir deposed that he knows the husband of the deceased since childhood. Stop. On 5/8/2004, he employed the appellant as a laborer on a temporary basis. Stop. On the same day, he along with the appellant went to the house of the deceased and that he and the appellant stayed there in the night. Stop. On the next morning, the husband of the deceased dropped him and the appellant at ISBT. Stop. The appellant stayed with him till the night of 6/8/2004. Stop. In the night of 6/8/2004, he fired the appellant as he was not satisfied with his work. Stop. Next para. Mukesh Rana, the brother of the deceased, deposed that he rang up at the house of the deceased but no one answered his call. Stop. Sometime thereafter he again rang up at his house and the call was answered by an unknown person. Stop. The deceased told him that the sad boy had told her that Elisir would come to their house shortly. Stop. Ramesh Kumar deposed that the police had arrested the appellant in his presence. Stop. On being apprehended, the appellant led the police to the house of Savitri Devi in his presence and got recovered jewelry and a revolver from a suitcase kept in a room. Stop. Shanti deposed that the room from where the things were recovered at the instance of the appellant was let out by her to the appellant. Stop. Relevant would it be to note that pertaining to the ransacking of the house in question, witnesses Inspector Nagy, who had visited the house in question on the day of the incident, deposed that they had found the house in question ransacked on the day of the incident. Stop. As already noted here in above, the learned trial judge has convicted the appellant. Stop. The facts which establish the identity of an accused are relevant under section 9 of the Evidence Act. Stop. As a general rule, the substantive evidence of a witness is the statement made by him in the court. Stop. The evidence of identification of an accused for the first time in the court is from its very nature inherently of a weak character. Full stop.